Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Automotive Blockchain channel. A big love dub goes out from my heart to yours for all of those of you who are tuning into the channel. And if you're tuning into the channel for the very first time, come on now. Get in the Automotive Blockchain channel bus. We are going to kick this thing off. Hey, this is a second video over here about VINFast. And just as a quick reminder, I did a video, the previous video that I just did was about VINFast, who they were, etc. And just to give you a quick recap on that, if this is the first video you are tuning into, VINFast is a Vietnamese automotive manufacturer that believes that innovation is all right for all, and they are focused on electronic vehicles, and they will be releasing 2 vehicles in the United States. Just a quick little thing on them: we make electric cars for people who have progress, or who for whom progress is a passion. The ones who know the only way to address the climate crisis is to move forward together. We created VINFast to be the future of smart mobility. And mobility is what it's going to be all about. Electrification is what it's going to be all about. And VINFast is moving forward with that. That being said, this article over here in Clean Technica, VINFast VF8 and the VF9 electric SUVs, price announced at CES in 2022. So this is just an update to the previous video I did. And they announced some of the pricing here, but just so you can get a kind of a recap on that. At CES, VINFast made several important announcements. First, it said it will stop building gasoline-powered cars by the end of this year, that is 2022. And that's actually quite aggressive when you compare that to the pretty much just about every major manufacturer in the world. They're just going to stop building them now. Going forward, it will focus its research and development, that's R&D, on developing battery electric powertrains for all of its vehicles. The company says it will this move will make VINFast one of the world's first automotive companies to completely switch to building pure electric vehicles, and will confirm its position as a leader in the EV revolution. So we'll see how that all turns out for them, but I do like the I guess you could say the excitement that they have behind this project, especially as they are trying to launch this over here in the United States. And here is a picture of one of the vehicles, and actually at the top of this article, and I'll put a link in the description, you can see here all the 5 vehicles that they plan on releasing. The 2, which is the VF8 and the VF9, those are going to be kind of rebranded a little bit, and I'll get into that. So the first announcement was that they were going to switch over from all electric, or excuse me, from the gas engines to all electric. The second announcement is the big one, and that is the pricing. Second, it confirmed pricing for the 2 electric SUVs it intends to start selling in the US, and that is this year. The VF8 is a 5-passenger vehicle about the size of a Ford Edge. This will be priced at $41,000 in America and about 36,000 euros in Europe. Details are a little sketchy, however, but the company claims the car will have a 402 horsepower and 472 pounds of torque. And it goes 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds, with a range based off of the EE test cycle is said to be about 360 miles, with an EPA that is going to lower the EPA about 20%. Now what you see here pictured is the second vehicle. The VF9 is a larger vehicle with a 3rd row seat. So perhaps you could probably consider it maybe something along the lines of maybe a Tahoe with a 3rd row seat, or maybe a Pilot or something like that, but Honda Pilot, that is. The VF9 is a larger vehicle with a 3rd row seating for either 6 or 7 passengers. It has the same powertrain, but with a larger battery. As its range is said to be about 422 miles. Again, this is all measured with the European standard, so it can accelerate from 0 to 60 in about 6.5 seconds. So just slightly slower than the other one, but the pricing starts at $56,000. So here's what I'm looking at with the respects to these 2 vehicles, and that is as follows. Is that if they put a lot of, as they're saying in the other articles and stuff, you can check out the other video, all the technology that they're thinking about putting into these VINFast vehicles, then it may start to attract some new buyers. I mean, hey, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, no one was thinking about the Telluride that came out from the Korean manufacturer. So all I'm going to say is this, is that Vietnam is going to be trying to come on strong, and they're going to have to meet the standards, the NHTSA standards and everything else for the United States, and I presume they're going to be doing that. I just question where you're going to get these things fixed. So here we go. If you're confused by the model designations that I spoke about in my previous video, this kind of lays it out. The VF8 used to be known as the VFE35. That's the VinFast Electric Vehicle 35. And the VF9 was previously the VEF36. So if you look at the top photo above, yada, yada, yada. So here's another quick photo. So that covers that, but they have a couple of pictures down here that discuss and show images of the other VF series. You have the VF5. That's kind of like what I would probably consider like the Civic HR series of vehicles. That's kind of nice. Then you have another one that is the VF6. So definitely kind of cool. The VF8 and the VF9, they will have level 2 self-driving capability in the Eco and the Eco Plus versions, with a level 3 or level 4 technology available for the premium level cars. And I would imagine that the premium level cars, they're going to probably be in excess of $60,000. Both will come with smart homes, a mobile office, in-car shopping, in-car entertainment, and many other convenient advanced features that create an exhilarating experience for every journey in everyday life, the company says. I like the way that they're talking about this. I'm going to follow the hype on this. Definitely stay tuned into the Automotive Blockchain channel, as we will be covering more of what's coming out from Vietnam for the VF vehicles from VinFast. Let me know what you think of this article. Let me know what you think of Vietnam even producing vehicles and the odds of them even selling them here in the United States. It'd be interesting to see what you guys say in the comments. Like, subscribe, you know what to do. Thanks for coming on the Automotive Blockchain channel bus.